What's up? It's the Brunch Breakdown. DD out here in Los Angeles. Chris is missing again, and I don't know if this podcast is just going to be two people from now on in some iteration. If it's just going to be me and you, or you and Chris, or me and Chris. I don't know how this is going to go, but we got to figure this out.
We do, and I don't. Do we take this opportunity to put you know, open an application window out there for a rotating third host, just so we have, you know what I mean? Just some, guest hosts in there. We just got somebody ready. Maybe a permanent host. I don't know. Didi.
Yeah,
This is getting kind of crazy because we thought last week was it. We're like, okay, this is the end of our
you
little
got it.
streak. We all had a lot of stuff going on, and it was like we're back. Boys are back in town. Hey Siri, play Boys Are Back in Town. No, that's gonna have to wait. And she's listening.
I did,
That's
of
gonna have to
course.
wait another week, I guess, because we thought
Yeah.
we thought we were getting back together, getting the band back together, but here we are, just the two of us again, again.
Listen, I thought, I was very excited about Chris being on the podcast because, like, it seemed like he had a hell of a week this week.
Mm.
So, kids breaking wrists and falling off playgrounds and stuff. And I was just,
Nobody
like, very
busier than
excited.
Chris Gates.
And I was very excited to say to him that, like, dude, like, this is just a great sign to show that, like, genetics make sense. Like, your kids are meant to play in the band. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. They're meant to play in the band, you know?
Fair,
It's all good.
fair.
It's all good. Well, anyways, today on the show, you're going to hear from Chris in a little bit, but we're going to be talking Hooters trying to go family friendly. I don't know why, but we're going to find out why here in a few minutes. We're going to talk about that. Also, I think I'm saying his name right. Shrey Parky. I know it's Shrey first, but I don't know how to say his last name.
It's tough.
But he won the Scripps National Spelling Bee by doing the runoff and spelling 32 words in 90 seconds. It's the most incredible thing you ever see. Me and Dan are going to talk about that. And we've got some other bonus words. We got some we got a little brunch court thing going on. We got music, we got beer, we got more. It's the Brunch Breakdown. This is going to be a fun one. Get it on the YouTubes, and Dan, let everybody know where they can find us.
Yes, get it on the YouTubes. I'm going to start there this week because this is a podcast, right? It's an audio.
Yeah.
It's we're presenting this to you in an audio form, as podcasts are. But many of them are going to video because they're stealing our thunder. We've been on video for a long time. Okay,
Long time.
long time.
Long time.
Why is the video so important? It's not unless you want to understand what's going on, because a lot of the things we're going to be doing and talking about today have a visual representation to them. So, listen, you don't have to watch the full hour on the video, but you can hop over to YouTube or Facebook, or if you like to listen to the pod on Spotify, it's right in the Spotify app. So you pause right there, you take a look at the video, you go back to audio. It's that simple. It's that easy, people. Those also come out on Wednesdays with the audio. Audio is available first thing Wednesday morning for your listening pleasure. The video, got to give it a little time, set it up. Okay, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, on demand anytime you'd like to watch. After that is where you can find the video pod, of course. So enjoy, and yes, wherever you are, leave us a review, share us hot. You see, if you know somebody that's like, hey, you know what? I think you'd like my boys over at the Brunch Breakdown. Tell them about us. Tell them about us, and we appreciate you for doing that. We're everywhere on social media at Brunch Breakdown. Maybe a friend start there. Maybe you find a little clip, a little funny clippy that we have on there. Hopefully, then again, because Chris isn't around, clips aren't being made. At Chris Gates Fitness, at Chris Gates, Chris_Gates 1. I forget what it is. Just put clips. Just tweet him, whatever, Instagram, comment on his Instagram stuff, Brunch Breakdown clips. That's it. That's all we're asking you to do this week.
That's it.
Do that. And then, yes, of course, we're at Brunch Breakdown. And of course, I'm just going to breeze through the sounds of brunch. I understand there's been an issue with the sounds of brunch. And I said last week we're going to get back on track. This week we're actually going to get back on track. Okay? This week we're back on track with the sounds of brunch. Check that out on Spotify. Please and thank you in advance. And in our gracious apologies for being like, what's going on? Why is the sounds of brunch not moving? Why is it the same songs I hear? Getting back on track this week. I promise.
We have lives, guys. And that's just what it comes down to. We got lives, guys. You know,
And
Chris
it
isn't
sounds
here, so he's the one who gets ripped on this week. But we all got
he is
lives.
he
We all got
is.
things going
That's
on.
just how it
So
goes, right? And
yeah,
it's a team coordinated effort. If
yeah,
I don't remember to ask, then I don't get, and then I don't update, and then Friday's gone, and I'm like, I'll do it, or, And here we are, and here we are.
yeah.
So,
We got lives. All right. Well, it's time to get random topics off our chest to get the show started. And oh boy,
oh,
I have something to say here. If you
oh,
maybe this is short, maybe this is long, but if you ever see me um post a Forrest Frank song in my Instagram video or on any social media, just know that I've been kidnapped and I need your help quickly.
okay.
Call everyone you know that is close to me. Call my parents. Call everybody. Call my wife. Call everybody. Like, yo, is Dee Dee okay? If
Mm.
you ever see me post that just unseasoned gospel music that is Forrest Frank, please, for the love of God, call someone for help. That will never be on my thing. I'm noticing all these people post this shit, and I'm like, I guess I'm like, I see people post it, and it's because he was in the band Services, and then now he does like Christian music that sounds somewhat current to people or something like that. And it makes me wonder if people just really grew up with if a lot of people grew up with bad gospel music in their life. Because
Mm.
when I listen to Forrest Frank, it's like I get why it's happening. But then when I hear the songs, I'm like, I get why this is happening, but I'm also like, this is terrible. But then I also think about, I guess just faith music is bad in a lot of different places, but mine was not. So I grew up on Kirk Franklin and stuff, and like I listen to Forrest Frank, and I'm like, this is not good.
Mm.
I don't like this, but people do. But anyways, I'm noticing it come up a lot. So I just want people to know that if they're seeing me with anything that says Forrest Frank on it, just know, guys, I'm in a situation where I may be dead in the next 72 hours.
Okay.
So that's all I want to tell people. So, just letting everybody know.
I think that you described that very well. Unseasoned gospel music. That's, I mean,
Unseasoned.
maybe
There
that should
you
just be
go.
the genre. I like that. I like
Hmm.
that a lot.
Yeah. Unseasoned gospel music is it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've ever had just a bland grilled chicken breast off the grill,
Yeah.
unseasoned? Like that's what it's it's noticeably unseasoned,
Yeah.
noticeably unseasoned. And listen, I had this argument at work this
Oh,
week.
nice.
Um,
Nice.
Music is subjective,
Yes.
but you're still allowed to be wrong about it. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, right? It's like taste buds. Everybody's are different, but you can also be really wrong. You could just be wrong. It's possible. It's possible.
It's like people who want their it's like people who want their steak like rare. I'm
Yeah,
like, listen, that might taste good. Like, listen, I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm not telling you your taste buds are wrong.
sure.
They might be right to you, but that doesn't mean you're not wrong. Like,
Exactly.
don't give me no. Don't
Yeah.
don't give me the steak that can like, if a good veterinarian comes in, they can put it back to life. I don't want that. I don't, I don't want that. I don't want that. And that's exactly how I feel about Forrest Frank's music. Like, you like unseasoned chicken? Knock yourself out.
Yeah, it's for
You're
you, but
wrong.
you're still wrong. It's
Yeah,
just that's just a matter of how it works.
you're
That's
wrong.
just how it works. And
You know?
that's what we hear. We're trying to kind of
Hmm.
set that standard for everybody just to let them know.
Yeah,
Just to let them know.
yeah.
Sometimes it's a lonely party, like you and I with Noah Kahan and the like. We just
Oh God, dude.
there's a lot of
Listen.
people wrong, and that's okay. It's totally fine. It's totally fine to be wrong about something. We're just
We've talked about this.
we're just truth tellers. That's what we're trying to do here.
We've talked about this Noah Kahan thing, and like every time I see it come up, like either it's a commercial on TV or something on the internet or something, and I'm like, this dude is playing baseball stadiums.
Yeah, that's what's mind
What
blowing.
the fuck is going on? I, I
uh,
like What?
Yeah, if anybody were to catch blue dot fever, you'd think it'd be that guy, but somehow
No,
avoiding it,
absolute, not even
avoiding it very, very well.
close.
Yeah, yeah.
God. But anyways, yeah, that's
I
just had to get that off my chest.
love that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
All
Thank
right.
you for alerting us. We'll be on the lookout and watch out if that ever happens.
Mm,
Um, I'm gonna go a different angle this week. Dee, this is a story that I don't know if you saw it. And honestly, this is a local story and somewhat, I think, personal story for me and
uh-huh.
you. So everybody else is just gonna have to get on the train. Okay, I'm
All
gonna
right.
try to play a little bit of catch up, while telling this story. But Dee Dee, Jam on Walnut was canceled this week. Can't. Okay, this is news to you. This is why you need the video pod. That reaction was beautiful. Jam on Walnut canceled. Not just like, oh, we're not doing it this month. Canceled. Okay. This is a summertime outdoor party, if you will, taking place on a popular street, Walnut Street, if you will, in the Shady Side neighborhood, outside of downtown Pittsburgh. And after all of these years, we were going to jam on Walnut way back in the day and had
Mm-hmm.
been chugging along, doing just fine, is canceled this year. Let me set the scene for all of
All
you that
right.
aren't quite aware of what I'm talking about. It's a little business corridor, just one street in the middle of this like gorgeous neighborhood, historic neighborhood, where there's some retail and a lot of restaurants and a lot of bars. And so what they do is they close off this street, and you can buy alcohol, walk around in the street, party in the street, or a lot of the bars have like you can party in the bars, and there's patios and decks, and that you could still like you could hear the live. They have live music, right? They set up a stage, live music. You can hear it all. You can just be a part of everything. You can hop around. It went to a good cause. You'd pay, and you go. It went to a good cause. It legit went to a good cause. Um, Somewhere where we spent many summer
Many
nights,
good
many,
times.
right,
Good
having a
times.
blast. So let's get back to the story. Why was it canceled? A lot of things are being canceled nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
It had nothing to do with funding or anything like money, not involved. Here's the quote on why it was canceled. Last year, so 2025,
All right.
hundreds of teenagers showed up and were drinking in parking lots surrounding Walnut Street. Teenagers. So, yes, there's your answer. Kids, the youth, teenagers is why they had to cancel Jam on Walnut. Gen Alpha, it's time we have a talk. From Brunch Breakdown to Gen Alpha. Because we'll be honest, I'll be honest. You know, I think most importantly, but we collectively as a podcast have had our issues with Gen Z, and we've on this podcast topics have come up where there's a little bit of a clash there, right? Whether it's fashion, a lot of subjective choices that they're wrong on, and that's okay. They make those mistakes. But now that next generation wreaking havoc, that a simple, nice little event for people to enjoy, like Jam on Walnut, is being canceled because they can't control themselves. And I know it's tougher to be a teen now more than ever, right? Like you can't hang out the same places we used to, or you don't want to, which is fine. But like, get your own plans and get your own place. You want an underage drink? Do it like we do in your parents' basement or some other parking lot. Don't like bum up against our party. You'll get into that party. It's just not for you right now. Um, so, and here's the thing to Gen Zers, we apologize. I apologize for you because now your experience is being ruined. You should get to have the same experience that we did when we were that age. And now the even youthier youth has ruined something for you. So RIP to Jam on Walnut. I guess there's a chance it could come back in future years, but just had to pour one out, man. Just had to pour one out for Jam. And I wish it was another reason. I'll just put it that way. I wish it was another reason besides hordes of teenagers taking over and ruining things.
I might I'm gonna have to do a little bit more looking into this, but
Okay.
I feel like what this sounds like to me is the businesses on Walnut Street didn't want to do jam on Walnut anymore.
Oh, you think this is a
That's
little
what
bit of
this sounds
a
like to
this is a
me.
convenience in terms of the story?
This is a convenient story because
Mm.
this story doesn't add up to me.
Okay.
Like, unless there was a literal high school yellow school bus dropping off a bunch of drunk kids, it's not affecting anything. Underage drinking around a city festival that anyone can basically walk into,
Hmm.
tale as old as time. It's that's not new. You know what I mean? Like that's not new. That like that's something that just happens.
Sure.
Especially there's colleges surrounding Jam on Walnut.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why it works. It's like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like underage drinking is going to happen. You can call it high school students, you can call it 19, 20-year olds, whatever you want to
Hmm.
call it. Like underage drinking at Jam on Walnut. Like I was young at Jam on Walnut. I know some people who were under 21 at Jam on Walnut.
For sure.
So like for me, I this sounds like the businesses didn't want to do Jam on Walnut anymore, and they needed to come up with a plan, and they were like, "We got it. Here's the
Interesting.
plan." Like,
Okay.
and then they'll pull up some record of like them busting some kids for underage drinking a couple times, and then they got their excuse. It's ironclad. Hey, they did arrest two kids
Yeah.
last summer. One in June, one in July, but it happened.
Yeah.
And that's how that feels to me. Like
Hmm.
they just didn't want
Okay.
to do it anymore for whatever reason. I
Sure.
don't know. There could be other reasons why they didn't want to do it, but that feels like a very convenient excuse to
Okay.
not do it
Well, we
anymore.
need some investigative research on
Yeah,
it. We need to get
yeah.
we need to find out the truth here, if there's some truth behind this. So,
But
okay.
but you're right, dude.
It's a
R.I.P.
shame.
Jam on Walnut. I love Jam
It's a
on
shame.
Walnut.
Yeah.
Love that area down there. A lot of great memories. But yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Bummer.
Jam on Walnut.
R.I.P. All
Thanks for the
right. Well,
memories.
speaking of drinking, let's get into brews. Dan, what you sipping on?
Let's do it. Oh boy. I'm trying to think what I've been sipping on this week. Oh, I have one. You go first. You go
Okay.
first.
All
I need
right.
to pull up a record so I
Oh,
don't get
sweet.
this. I don't want to get this wrong.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, listen, it's summer, so I'm always looking for drinks that you can drink on the back patio, drink on your porch, whatever it is that you can basically sip for hours at a time. Because that's the thing. It's summertime. You're outside. You want to be sipping on something good.
Yeah.
And I just want to give a big shout out. Lolia Sangria Rose. It is the best. It is the best. You think it would be terrible. You do. Because it says it's Sangria Rose. Listen, everybody doesn't like the pre-mixed things, especially it's like Sangria is great, Rose is great. But mixing them both, I don't know. It's great. I don't understand why. It's just awesome. But listen, if you're not down with the Sangria Rosé, get the Lolia Rosé or get the Lolia Sangria. They're both great. You don't need to mix them. Get them all. Like I love this thing, and I hadn't had it in a couple of years, and I was like, "Yep, this is it. I'm bringing it back for the summer. It's just gonna be on ice, be ready to go all the time, on chill, on the back patio, just ready to go." While I watch kids play around, just
There you
gonna
go.
have the Lolia passing it around. So yeah, just shout out your summer, get your summer right. Lolia Sangria Rose.
I
Get
like
it.
that. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Couple for me this weekend. First had the draft beer. It's left over from the NFL draft,
Okay.
produced by East End Brewing. Nice little Pilsner brew with rice and honey, man. And like that was very forward in a very pleasant way. So I
Mm,
was like, oh, this is probably just another Pilsner. It'll just go down, sweet,
yeah.
smooth, whatever. No, a little rice and honey notes in there. Let's go. I was very appreciative of that. But the main event made our way back to Hitchhiker, one of the more known breweries on Brews Day, if you will. Um, they have and I've talked about this before. It's probably been a minute, but they have a mimosa series, a sour series that's based on
Mm,
mimosas called the Bottle Service. And this one has been this one is was new to the table, and it's the double bottle, not double bottle, double peach bottle service. So double basically meaning the ABV is twice as much as the traditional bottle service.
got
So
it.
and this was the peach bottle service. So think yourself in a little nice little orange peach mimosa uh, beer sour style and a high ABV, a 9.5, if you will, a 9.5 ABV. It's so
Okay.
good. It's so good. It's so peachy. You get that nice little citrus in there to balance it out from the orange. Um, it drinks dangerously, like not like a 9.5. That's the problem. That's the problem. The whole bottle service is a great line, but the double
Wow.
peach, they came out swinging on this one. So cheers to Hitchhiker. They just perfect, perfect beer.
I'm I'm looking at the I'm looking at I'm looking at this yeah, I'm looking at this original mimosa one, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, what is this? Yeah, I'm looking at this one. Yeah, the original mimosa one, and oh my God, it just looks like a mimosa.
It looks like it. It absolutely looks like it. You would never be
Wow.
convinced that it's a beer. Never.
No, that's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. That looks delicious, but
Yep.
yeah, gotta
It's it.
watch
The
out.
whole series is fantastic. They do the original. They do like a double version of everything.
Uh-huh.
And this was the first double peach that had come out. I think they might have they have a
Wow.
couple different variants with
Okay.
different fruits, but the bottle service,
Wow.
man, phenomenal.
Wow. Yeah. Well, shouts to Untapped for
Yeah.
those beautiful pictures of that
Yeah.
beer. I was like, Jesus, I didn't expect it to look like that. Like I knew the color was gonna be something, but I didn't know it was gonna look like that. I was like,
hmm
geez,
Yeah.
okay,
No
okay.
messing around.
Yeah, not mad about that. All right. Well, before we get in the main menu, let's see what Chris has got. Let's see what Chris has got going on
Yeah.
today.
Is he gonna give us a reason to why he's not here?
I
I don't know.
hope
I mean, I
so.
think like we know, but
Yeah, we
um,
know.
yeah. Let's at least check in and see what he has to. Oh, that's not right.
Mm,
Hang on, hang on, hang
no.
on, hang on
Uh-oh.
with me. Hang on
All
with
right.
me, ladies and
But it's all
gentlemen.
good. Yeah,
There
Chris's
we
excuse
go.
not being here. He says his in-laws are in, and Chris does
Mm.
the exact opposite of what I do when my in-laws are here. He stays home with them. Me and Siobhan are gone
This
when
is
our in-laws.
right. It's also
Different.
the podcast is a good reason to escape. But not for Chris. Here he is.
On
Nope.
something today. Sorry I can't be there for the episode. I know it's been like a month since I've been on. Oh well. Um, Windows, I think, are the biggest scam ever. And I'm seriously, genuinely curious if you guys have encountered this. You know, I know Dan with like flipping houses and stuff. You've probably gone through this process of like replacing windows or just the cost of windows on a house. Dee, I don't know if you guys have done this or not, but how is glass this expensive? Like I don't I don't get it. We need a couple windows replaced in our house, like badly. They need to be replaced. And if you hear children screaming, that's because children. That's just my house all the time. Sorry. Um, we need a couple windows replaced, and since we need a couple replaced, we're like, hey, maybe we should replace the entire floor. And then we found out what the entire floor costs. If you hear them screaming up there, that was my reaction. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that at all. My house is an absolute shit show. But how does glass cost this much? How is it like $1,000 per window? We have actually, I'm in the perfect spot. These windows behind me, they're like floor to ceiling windows. $2,000 for a glass thing? What did we do? How did we get to this point? Who allowed this to happen? I think there's like a lot of things in life where, you know, obviously inflation's a real deal. I think like when the pandemic hit, specifically with certain things in the home, prices went up a lot. That happened in other areas of life. Right now, gas is a real problem, but there's also like very large purchases that have stayed very reasonable. So how did we get to the point where windows are this just out of control? And it's like they got you by the balls because, well, if you don't replace your windows and then they fall apart, then you got holes in your house. Is that what it is? They just know they got you, and so they can charge whatever they want. I feel like living in a tent feels good right now compared to what they're charging for windows. Anyway, I think it's the biggest scam. Not just in like all of home ownership. I think in life. I think windows are the biggest scam in life, and I'm curious to know if you guys have encountered the same thing.
Oh man, that was beautiful. Dan,
First of all, the screaming in the background. I had to I almost took my headphones off. I'm like, what's going on outside? I'm like, outside my own house. I'm like, nope, that's coming from Chris.
Oh man, this is just blood curdling screams. Oh my god!
Wow.
Woo, my guy. But Dan,
Yeah.
I'll let you take the floor on this one. Windows,
thank you. Yes. It's very clear Chris has never had to replace a window in his life. And here's the thing. I know there's been a crack in one of Chris's windows in his house for years.
Okay.
In one of his child's bedrooms. And I wonder if we have another issue with another window. And now it's like, well, let's finally do something about this. Because he should have known when he replaced that window in the first place. But I'm guessing he didn't do that. Windows have been ridiculous for a long time, unfortunately. Yeah, when you're replacing windows in a house, you best have a $10,000 plus budget for a whole house. I don't know what to say. I don't know. It's not just glass. You know what I mean? It's like really strong glass. It's double paned, right? There's the gas inside of it, right? It's supposed to be sealed. That's what keeps the glass clean, and you don't get the fog or the moisture on it because of that, and the double pane, and holds up to strong winds. It's supposed to. Then the framing is involved. Installation is where they're getting you a lot too. Installation of windows, because that's not an easy thing to do.
No.
Yeah, it's like yams. Chris said windows are the biggest scam. Yam scam is the biggest scam in life. Yams and sweet potatoes. It's a yam scam, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that's windows and roofs. They're supposed to last a long time. That's the thing. They're supposed to last a very, very long time, and anything that is supposed to last a very, very long time, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you good. So I'm sorry he had to wait till 39 for that reality check on Windows. That's why, I never replaced Windows unless it was absolutely necessary. And it seems like he's to that point where maybe instead of a little one here, one there, let's just do them all. My advice, do it. Do it. He has builder grade windows on his house. He should update them. But he's got some big ones too. You saw. He's got those big ones there. Yeah, that big one. Maybe one floor at a time.
Yeesh, my guy. Yeah. Get some Flex Seal, my guy. Get those things. You know what I mean? Let's see if it can last you a little bit longer.
Yeah.
We have, I feel like all the windows, because the reason I know about that window, how expensive windows are, is because when we bought this house, our real estate agent was like, yo, there's all new windows.
Oh.
They put all new windows except for 2 in this house. And one of them can't even be touched by rain or weather or anything. It's underneath our awning, and it's comes out of the bathroom. It's this old window thing. And then there's one other one, but that's literally it. And he's like, and when you replace those, you'll literally just break this window and just put a whole different thing up. It's just old 1960s, some dumb thing they did, whatever. But everything else, brand new windows. And he was like, yo, this is incredible. And we were like, okay. And then we told Siobhan's dad, who's a contractor, and he was like, all new windows? Whoa. And I was like, okay, I guess this is a big deal. And then as you talk to other people who are in the same situation as Chris, who it's it said in our inspection report, probably have to replace some of these windows at some point. And they're like, do you know how much windows are? And I'm like, I have an idea, because everybody loses their mind either in a good way or a bad way anytime Windows comes up. So yeah, man, that's, home ownership, those prices, man, they come. Yeah, they hit you. They hit you, because the thing about him wanting, I understand, because we've had things come up where it's well, we might as well just do it all then, and then it's okay, maybe we're not gonna do it all.
Yeah. Yep.
We've had that happen a couple times where it's
just piecemeal this, it'll be fine.
Maybe okay. What the first option? Let's do the first option. Let's go back on that. Yeah. We'll figure out the rest later. Yeah.
Right, because it's you want them to match from room to room, right? And then that's why you're well, we might as well do all of them. Yeah, I mean, you replace windows for two reasons. One, they're really, really, really old and they're just not doing their job anymore. That's why new windows are amazing. We have new windows in our house too, on a very old house. And it was another thing. It was like, we're celebrating. We don't have to replace the roof. We don't have to replace any of the windows. Amazing. A huge victory.
The roof is huge. Yeah.
Or if there's a crack, then you gotta replace. So I'd be curious to know what the other reasons are why it's time to take a look here. We got a couple cracks in those windows. What's going on? What's going on there? There's kids throwing stuff around a little too high. And we need to board them in. You don't get windows. You break windows, you don't get a window. How about that? Board them up. Your room's gonna be dark and you're gonna enjoy it.
See?
I don't know. Just assuming based on based on what we heard. Based on what we heard. So maybe we'll find out more next week.
Yes, hopefully we do. All right. Well, let's get into it, man. Hooters. We love talking food on this show. Let's talk some Hooters. We love talking chain restaurants.
Yeah.
Hooters filed for bankruptcy last year or 2 years ago, something like that.
Yep.
And Hooters is known for their risque, low cut, short shorts, and all of that. And now they're trying to go family friendly. Daniel, will this work?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not going to work. We reported when the bankruptcy hit. And there's like that one vacant Hooters in West Virginia, right? That they were trying to revive. That's been a story for us. For some reason, we're covering this. I mean, we cover chain restaurants here, but we're covering this one very, very closely. And this story was just mind blowing to me. That they want families and they want it to couples, singles. They want everybody to come in. They're changing the uniforms, right? Apparently they weren't using the right ingredients for all this time. The new CEO said, here's the thing. At one point, like Hooters actually did have good chicken and wings, right? Very, very good. Like legitimate. The food was good. But if that's not it's too late to be really good at just that and have people come in. Like, what's the reason for a family to want to go into Hooters? Like, because of the chicken? You know where you can get good chicken? And like so many different places now. And I'm not saying the scandalous nature of the restaurant is what should be kept. That's not what I'm here fighting for. But for the people who went to Hooters for a particular reason, maybe we focus on why they stopped coming. Like, stick with your demo, right? The demo that worked for so long, for literally decades. Find out why they stopped coming and get them to come back. Because the uniform didn't change, right? So, like, is it just the nature of where we are as a society? Yeah, that probably played a factor in it. But, like, what's next? No more baby back ribs at Chili's? Like no more breadsticks at Olive Garden, no peanuts at Texas Roadhouse, Wingstop's not serving wings anymore, no more cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory. Like, the place is called Hooters. Just change the whole concept then at this point. That's why I just don't think it's going to work, because there's plenty of other places to go. And you're just going to trust that, okay, this is going to be a respectable establishment now, so I'm going to bring my family here.
Yeah, here's the problem with that is that, like, when Hooters at one point was like the only place that you could get that type of food at, like, the way that you want it, like all you can eat wing nights, all that stuff like that.
Yes.
Now there's a bunch of places to do that.
Exactly.
Like Buffalo Wild Wings used to be this small chain in a certain place. You get it. Now it's everywhere. So instead of going to Hooters, where it's like, where back in the day, just be like, we're going to Hooters, whatever. They're wearing clothes. It doesn't matter. They're kids. Who cares? Whatever. You go to Hooters. It's funny, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now people are like, why would I go to Hooters when I could just go to Buffalo Wild Wings and get basically the same thing? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think that's where the times have changed. And also, we've become more prude as a country also.
For sure.
Because, like, Hooters was very, like, funny in the 90s. Every movie you talk about from the 90s, like Christmas Vacation is one of my favorite movies in the world. Mm-hmm. Like, one of the first jokes in that movie is a Hooters joke with the girl at the Macy's counter or whatever they are. Like, it's like just like boobs being out is just part of 90s humor. It's really not that anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that's just not what it is. So I think, and then so I don't think people are like, I want to do that now. We're back in the day. I was like, yeah, you're going to Hooters, who cares? But now it's like, yeah, you know,
Right.
we're good on that. And I think that's the problem. That's why I'm like, you just make up a new idea. Like trying to do Hooters in a way that's not Hooters is stupid, especially when everybody's doing the nostalgia play. Pizza Hut's rolling back the clock. They're bringing
Literally.
back the everything. They're bringing back everything in all these different locations. Like if you're gonna do that, then you have to bring back Hooters just the way Hooters is, and then people are gonna go to Hooters. But if you're like, we're gonna be Hooters and polos and khaki pants, like I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
What are we doing?
Like so, yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, you can't be like, oh, we're gonna embrace sports bar culture. Like that's done, and other places are doing it way better. And you can't be like, well, our chicken sauces, our sauces are great. Okay, can't do that either. And again, I'm not saying like I think you're right with the nostalgia kick. Like there, you have to lean into that.
Yeah,
That you have to give a reason, and just being like, hey, boobies aren't hanging out anymore. Bring the kids. That's not going to work. Talk to the Red Lobster CEO. That guy knows what he's doing.
Yes.
That dude knows what he's doing. That's who you need to bring in. But it's just totally not going to work. And they got to figure, I don't know. You got to nostalgia play it up a little bit more. I don't know, man. It's a sinking ship. And there's no way this is working.
It had a time. And I think that's the thing. It had a time. I don't know what you do, with Hooters, because other people have just taken the Hooters model and just like, they're doing people are doing the fast good chicken buffalo wing sports bar thing, and then also you just have so many different gastropubs and all these other places that are doing all the different things. Like this stuff didn't exist in the 90s. You had to go to a place like Hooters, and I'm trying to think if there was another place that you could even do that. That you could go to the restaurant and do that stuff. So like now you can just do it a bunch of different places, and like
and even like
the Hooters is done.
The scandalous vibe in nature, like you said, that's kind of going away.
Yeah.
Anyways, because even places like Tilted Kilt are going away.
Oh yeah, not surprised.
Right? There's another one that was I think they're based out of Texas.
Twin Peaks. Yeah.
How are they doing? I don't know.
I don't know.
They at least have they have that cold beer thing going for them.
Well, it's big in
serve beer colder than anybody else.
See, I went to Twin Peaks in Colorado.
Okay.
And I'm like, and I just assumed that Twin Peaks was only in Colorado. I was like, this makes sense here.
Mountains, peaks, it makes sense, yeah.
But who knows? Like, I don't know. Like, so much of that, and I went there probably like 10 years ago now. So like, I don't know how Twin Peaks is doing, or any of those places that, have the cleavage places. I don't know.
I don't know
how
either.
Any of those places are doing anymore, because
no idea.
What you could do with those places was unique at one time, and now it's not. So like, I don't know. Like, I think that's just a time and place, and I think it's just a wrap for it. I don't know.
I mean, if TGI Fridays can't get people and families to come to their restaurant, why on earth do we think Hooters is going to figure it out?
This is fair. Like, this is so fair. I don't.
You're not going to crack the code, Hooters. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, and I have great memories of going to Hooters. I love Hooters. I love Hooters wings. I love every time I've gone to Hooters was fun. We used to go to Hooters when I first moved here. We used to go to Hooters like I think it's Tuesday was wing night. We used to go there every Tuesday. We'd all leave our Radio Disney shifts and then go to Hooters. Dude, freaking loved fucking wing night at Hooters. So much fun there. Pick up like a table of 12 people, just freaking living it up, bitching about our bosses and whatnot. But yeah, dude, freaking love Hooters. But no, it's just the, time and place. Some things are just done, Some things are done. Like, I think Hooters, scale back, do something, have a couple locations. I don't know, do something. That's about it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, don't see it happening. All right, well, let's get into our next topic, man. Congratulations, Shrey Parikh. I think that's how you say his last name. I'm not sure. But anyways, he won the Scripps National Spelling Bee by doing something that I find to be fascinating, because I find myself as a good speller. I don't know about you, Dan. I think I'm a decent speller. But
Yeah.
this dude spelled 32 words in 90 seconds. Get to the YouTubes.
So your first word is Taroni,
T-O-R-O-N-E,
enthymeme,
E-N-T-H-Y-M-E-M-E,
iguape,
I-G-U-A-P-E,
denebola,
D-N-E-B-O-L-A,
feidodo,
F-A-I-S-D-O-D-O,
coathai,
Not a real word.
Y-W-Y-D-D-A-U,
pohutakawa,
P-O-H-U-T-U-K-A-W-A,
monadnock,
M-O-N-A-D-N-O-C-K,
emut,
E-M-U-T,
nanofossil,
N-A-N-O-F-O-S-S-I-L,
What
tongkang,
in the hell, Dan?
P-O-N-G-K-N-G,
nakatosh,
N-A-T-C-H-I-T-O-C-H-E-S,
fla,
F-L-A-I-T-H,
semele,
S-E-M-E-L-E,
russell,
R-U-S-E-L-L,
Even the judge is having a hard time keeping up. He's like,
I know.
so good.
C-M-P-R-N-E-L-L-E,
nickel,
N-I-C-O-L,
xaminus,
That one got me. Nickel.
C-N-E-N-I-S,
Dude,
Tar Parker,
How'd you know it
Holy
was
shit.
NICOL? How do you know it was that one?
T-L-A-C-H-T-L-I,
Madoqua,
M-A-D-O-Q-U-A,
Retiarius,
R-E-T-I-A-R-I-U-S,
Balintawak,
B-L-I-N-T-A-W-A-K,
Tesseraconter,
T-S-S-A-R-A-C-O-N-T-E-R,
Toracatapsia,
T-A-U-R-O-K-T-H-A-P-S-I-A,
Rapakivi,
R-A-P-A-K-I-V-I,
Like,
Wayeb,
U-A-Y-B,
Paremia,
P-A-R-O-E-M-I-A,
Melanket,
M-E-L-E-N-G-K-E-T,
Terraglin,
P-R-A-G-L-I-N,
Homeland,
H-O-M-E-L-Y-N,
no.
Chikungunya,
C-H-I-K-U-N-G-U-N-Y-A,
Chikungunya?
Bromocryptine,
B-R-O-M-O-C-R,
These words aren't real.
No.
C-O-S-H-A-W,
These words aren't real.
No. Not at all. Not at all. Just what?
These words aren't real. 32 words, 90 seconds to win the spelling bee. And the other dude spelled 27 words in 90 seconds and lost. All while Mina Kimes was having like an orgasm on live television.
Literally, if
which
that clip keeps
was
going, you could just hear her in the
hysterical.
background. Yeah.
Like,
It was amazing.
Hysterical. uh, dude, I don't know what. I'm trying to think of things that I could do well in 90 seconds. I don't know.
Like that's
incredible.
and it gets to a point where I'm like, did he say all the letters? They're like blending together. So then they have to like go back
Yeah.
and make sure that he got every letter because it was all so fast. And like nobody's there being like, you didn't get that one. It's like, so you have to have all these people there and almost slow it down. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, that shit made no sense. And also, I know a lot of people, like when they have children, they want their kid to be the smartest. And they're like, oh man, we got to figure out how we can put them in this magnet program and put them in this program where they can be the smartest, blah, 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 blah. They want to be in the gifted program, all that. I'll tell you this right now. I don't want Saoirse, Major, or Mayhem to be that smart. Nope. Because what the hell are you supposed to do with a 14-year-old who knows what all those words are? That dude knows more words, knows more words and the origin of these words that he could just say stuff to me that I don't even know if he's saying mean things or nice things to me. I have no idea. And I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Not at all. Like, I hope my kids become very successful people, but I can tell you right now, Sheree, nobody's, I don't need little Sherees running around talking to me like that.
Yo,
like,
hey, Dad, you know what you are? DAR says in it. Did you call me? Let me grab a
What did you
dictionary
just
real
call me?
quick, son.
It's like I've never even heard of these words. It's like, what do you say? You're a chicken jockey? I don't know. What is this? It's like, what is this? I was like, what are we doing?
Oh,
I'm like, what did you just call me?
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to. No, I'm good. I don't want to get that smart. No, a lot of people do. I'm good. I'm good on that.
Like, I want a history of this needs to be a 30 for 30. Like the history of the spelling bee. Like, where are they now?
Yeah,
that's what I
that's
want.
true.
I want the winners of the spelling bees of years past. Where are they now? Are they great authors? You know what I mean? Are they teaching English literature somewhere? It's at Harvard and Yale. Like, where are they? I'd love to have one on this podcast, but I think we'd be making fun of them too much. You know what I mean? I feel we could interview one and be like, so what did you do with your life after that? Like, is that the peak? that the peak, the spelling bee? I'm not a great speller, so I have a tremendous respect for these people. But where do you go from there? And I feel like anytime you were to make a mistake going forward, it'd be like, you're the national spelling bee champion? You couldn't even spell this right?
I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
because
like you should be really good at it forever.
Well, because I guess it would be, personally for me, I guess it would be more interesting to talk to kids who have won in the social media era and now they're adults. So like if you won the national spelling bee in like 2010, you're fully an adult. Like you could be a doctor at this point, right?
Sure.
Something like that. Yeah, because it's like 16 years since then. So like you're 30 years old. I want to talk to them. I want to know where's 2010? Where's 2011? Where's 20? Where you got? What are you guys doing? That's what I want to know. Like the people, because those are the people who like you can't escape that. If you won the national spelling bee in 2000, you could probably go through life not telling anybody that you won the national spelling bee.
True.
Unless you wanted to tell them. But like if you won it in the time of social media and Instagram and all that, it's like you can easily find that. You know what I mean? Like that's going to show up whenever somebody Googles you at any job, any whatever, anytime you go on a date. Like it, you know what I mean? Like people, you meet somebody on Tinder and you're like, yeah, like, oh, you were the spelling bee champion in 2015? Okay. Yeah, you can look that up, but you can't look that up, you know, but you're not going to find that, you know, you're not going to find that if you won it in like the 90s or early 2000s, probably.
No.
Like unless you do some digging. So I'm interested to see how life is for the folks who won it 15, 16 years ago.
And like, I'm surprised we haven't done like what they've done on every other reality show, Survivor, and like bring back champions of past, and like let's get the old people back in here. You know what I mean? Because that's the bad thing about the spelling bee is once you turn it's like,
I think it's 14.
I think I'm reading it here. It's must not have reached their 15th birthday on or before August 31st of the year prior to the competition. So like it's hard to be a repeat champion in the spelling bee. It's maybe happened, but like it's hard to be a repeat champion. Like I want this to turn into the national hot dog eating contest where there's like a Joey Chestnut of spelling and like we just keep coming back. You know what I mean? And I don't. You can't have a 20-year-old up against a 13-year-old, but maybe we should. Maybe we should have, I don't know. We should have like a 16 and above. I want to see somebody come back and just like kick people's ass. I want this dude to get faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and just dominate. So that's what I want. I want to be able to tune in year after year and be like, is the champ going to do it again? You know what I mean? Let's turn this into WWE. I want to see WrestleMania where we get the headliners, the main eventers coming back to defend the title or something like that.
It's like maybe there should be like a grand champion of some sort,
right?
Where it's like you have your championship, but then it's like maybe it just stays to high school. But like, if there's an 18-year-old that has his last chance, and can still knock these kids out, it's like, no, you're not the grand champion until you beat this guy. Like you won the Scripps National Spelling Bee. You are the National Spelling Bee champion. You are the best under 15 speller. But now
you got to go. You got to go against. You got to go against the like 4 years prior. You got to go against the 4 years previous champions, and so you have your final 5.
Yeah.
Of all the recent winners, and they go on to be grand champion, and you could have like repeat winners and like grand champions, and then like that person that's 18, like that's their final chance, and like maybe they're.
And then it just resets.
Resets.
Yeah,
and they're 4 or 5-time champion from that point, and then they go on that way. Give them a little bit more spotlight to shine.
Yeah.
How about that?
I wonder. Huh.
Dude, there's TV. Yeah. There's money all over this. We could be. Come on. TM.
But also, because we haven't seen the Scripps National Spelling Bee kids on reality shows yet, by the way. Yet. I don't know who's on this season of Love Island, so yet.
That would be great on your application.
Dude, they're waiting for that. Yes. Like, come on. Like, they're waiting for that. Like, come on, man. Like, good God. You don't think Traders is asking whoever won the spelling bee 15 years ago to be on?
Right. MTV The Challenge Part 85. This year, you recognize him from the spelling bee 20 years ago.
Oh man. No, you got to think that it's probably it says a lot about the people who have won the spelling bee that they haven't been on reality shows yet because it'd be so easy to get on one if you won the spelling bee.
For sure.
It probably says a lot about what they're doing now, and it's probably something very good.
Yeah.
It's probably
They're
something
like,
very successful. They're like, absolutely not.
we need
Like,
one burnout. That's all we need is one.
I'm literally an
Just do
astronaut.
one.
I don't have time for this shit. Like, what are we doing? Like,
It's true.
I'm trying to save the planet. I don't. What are we doing? So
Yeah.
I feel like that might have like, more to do.
That's true. But we need like maybe a second place. You know
I
what I mean?
know!
They
We
didn't
gotta-
get there, and they're like,
We gotta find one.
I'm gonna go on this one and win. I'm gonna be the winner on this. I'm gonna show them.
Yeah. It's like,
There's got to be one.
I didn't realize that I was going to end up leaving this show today having to Google a lot about spelling bee champions. I didn't know. I didn't know that was going to happen.
Where are they
but
now?
It's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen. If Chris isn't on the show next week and it's just me and you, we're going to be talking all spelling bee
We're
champions.
gonna be doing that.
I'm going down a rabbit hole today.
A lot of
on,
people hoping now. I don't know. Some people are maybe hoping Chris doesn't show up because they might be interested in that. That might be a fascinating segment.
Oh my God. Dude. All right. So we have, you brought this up. The dating profile
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Let me pull up this map, which I found. It is the sometimes you're just gifted, right?
Yeah.
You're just gifted with gold like this made for this podcast. The most popular word used in online dating profiles by U.S. state. Didi, I don't even know where to begin, where you want to begin. Some of these are very stereotypical, if you will, and not surprising, like Texas and Oklahoma, and North Dakota, oil. That's not surprising. Washington, hikes, Maine, woods, Louisiana, hunt. But what else sticks out to you here in this fascinating map? One of my favorites we've ever found.
Okay, the first thing that I thought was funny was Colorado, because I have a friend in Colorado who's always telling me about how awful dating is and
Okay.
how everyone's profile has them skiing or hiking or snowboarding.
There it is.
As this says, and I found that to be hysterical. She says, because she just like sends me screenshots of like what everybody's picture. It's like they're holding a fish, they're holding ski, they look like they're skiing, they got the poles in their hand, they're snowboarding, they're all doing the same thing. It's just it's hysterical. That is snowboarding. Desert, California, that's interesting.
That feels a little broad for California, no?
Yeah. Maybe see when I see things like this, especially in California, when it's just California broad,
Yeah.
there are so many more people in Southern California. It's like Southern, Northern, and Central California are three completely different states, but we're all one. Completely different states.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I see that, it's like these lean to where the majority of the people are. And it's like, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. But like, I'm surprised it's not beach.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not beach or something like that, but not desert. Desert's surprising to me that it's desert.
Yeah.
But like,
I found
yeah.
that a little odd too.
Yeah.
I found that a little odd that desert and the only state with the desert being the most popular. Like Hawaii is surf, Alaska is cabin. Like those make sense there.
Yeah.
Since you're going to do your state, I'm going to do mine because I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused as to why Pennsylvania's most popular word is amusement.
Yeah, I don't. Why is
And
that?
like, I don't think that's referring to amusement parks because we're not exactly known for the great amusement parks of the country.
Yeah.
So
amusement
what does
parks y'all
that
got?
mean? What amusement parks do we have
Yeah.
besides Kennywood,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Hershey,
like,
and like, but like
Okay,
people don't.
Hershey.
But like, if you live
But
in Hershey,
Hershey's
are you
not.
like, I love going to Hershey amusement park? Like, I don't know. Is there one by Philly? I don't know. Maybe a Six Flags
Well,
or something like that.
Yeah,
But that's what I don't understand. Like in Florida, maybe that makes sense. Now Florida's is Disney. There
yeah.
you
So
go.
that
That makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah. That makes
Amusement. No other state has the word amusement used so frequently in their dating profile. I don't know. I got to talk to some singles around here and be like, I like to do something for my own amusement. I like to go to comedy shows for amusement. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Just farm taking over 4 states
Just the middle of the country.
is just
Farm.
hilarious. It's Iowa, North Dakota. What are we? Iowa, North Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas. Yes, I'm looking at a map 100%. I don't know the country at all.
Yeah.
Farm, like that's just funny. It's like just there. It's like we're telling you what we are, baby. Farm.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that adds up. Indiana is NASCAR. That makes sense. I get that. Illinois is neighborhood. What in the hell
Listen,
is
man,
that about?
I know people who love Illinois and I guess they just love their neighborhoods, man. I don't know.
I guess.
Like you just put I'm just trying to think like what you put in your profile. It's just like love my neighborhood. It's in my dating profile. And somebody's like, yes, he loves his neighborhood.
Loves his neighborhood.
Because
You know,
that's just
maybe
funny.
it's big Applebee's fans eating good in the neighborhood. That's what I like to do outside of Chicago.
Oh God.
Kentucky has basketball, which is appropriate. But then just below that, just a state below in Tennessee, porch.
Dude, listen.
Nothing I love more than sitting out on my front porch.
And you know, I have nothing wrong with that. That might be my favorite of all these. Because like, yeah.
Oh,
That just sounds very chill to me. So porch. It's like, yeah, they're just like,
Porch.
man, just looking for a girl to sit on the porch with.
now
That's
see,
it.
it's interesting. You said looking for a girl, looking for a guy. Let's go to the wonderful state of Mississippi, where the most popular word is looking. Lookin. Looking.
Okay,
Just
hold
looking.
on. Hold up, Dan. We got something here. I'm just looking to hunt. I'm just looking to grill. I'm looking for somebody on the front porch all around it right here,
Oh,
baby.
yep. That's the southeast,
you look at-
southeastern
that's
U.S.
it. They're
That's
just
it.
looking. They're just looking for somebody to grill with, sit on the porch with, and hunt with. And I'm like, you know what? I thought this list was bullshit at first. Now seeing the bottom of that,
Yeah.
that's it. This is 100% true because
It makes sense.
all those states touch each other, and they're all looking for each other to do that with.
Yeah. They're all looking. They're
I
all
love
just
this.
looking for those very, very basic things in life is all they want. I don't know why South Carolina's is downtown. I love going downtown. Like, I don't know about you, Dee. I've been
Charleston.
I've been to
We've been to downtown Charleston.
We've been to downtown Charleston. I've been to a couple different cities in South Carolina. I don't know if I'd call any of them going downtown, but you know, they love it. They love going out downtown.
I don't know, man. I feel like listen, I imagine a lot of these are city populated.
Yeah,
Downtown
you'd think
Charleston.
so. Downtown Charleston.
Downtown Charleston.
Which you love to do. Hey, can't blame them.
Listen,
We've been there.
I love it there.
Can't blame them.
West Virginia's, of course, is Hunt.
Are you okay with that? Are you surprised by that? No.
No,
Can't be.
Like listen, we were off for a whole week because was the start of deer hunting season. And Thanksgiving, because people were like, "Oh yeah, Thanksgiving break." I was like, "Yeah, like we were off for the entire week. Like we weren't off Monday or Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
No, we weren't off just Tuesday. No, we knew that was an entire week because of the start of hunting season. Otherwise, half our school just wouldn't be there.
That
So
makes
they had
sense.
to give the whole week off. So yeah.
We love to make fun of Ohio. There's just bonfires, as is Michigan. Those states hate each other a lot, but you know what? You both love you love yourself some bonfires.
But you're both the same.
You're the same.
You're both the same.
You're the same.
You're both the same.
There's one we haven't covered yet.
What are we looking at?
The great state of Missouri. The great state of Missouri. And maybe we need to do a little research on the fly here.
Okay.
The most popular word used in dating profiles in the state of Missouri is Zoo. Can we find out? Maybe this is what we should have done a little research yesterday, but here we are. What's going on with the zoo situation
Okay.
in and around Missouri, St. Louis? I mean, I expect to see zoo in San Diego and in Columbus, but tell me about it. What are we missing here?
Hold your horses, my guy. The St. Louis Zoo is widely considered the best zoo in Missouri and the best zoo in the country.
Really?
Always ranked among the top zoos by USA Today. And then apparently the Kansas City Zoo and Aquarium is not far behind, always being ranked in the top zoos as well.
Wow.
Yeah. And apparently they have a bunch of aquariums in Missouri. I don't know why. But yeah.
It's like the farthest state from water. Is that?
I guess they just don't.
You'll never see these here.
You'll never see these anywhere else. They're probably fascinated by just seeing water. But yeah, I guess they got like tigers and shit at some of these zoos at the St. Louis Zoo.
Wow.
And like they've got crazy ranges. Whoa. All right. See, okay. I didn't expect to see all this.
Wow.
This
I love
is
how we're
wild.
learning this on the fly. I'm glad we didn't research actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, shouts to the St. Louis Zoo. But apparently the zoos are a big deal in St. Louis and Kansas City. Like people travel all over the state to go to the zoo. And people travel over the country to go to their zoo. So
I had no idea.
Well,
I cover
next trip, Dan.
I know. I cover both Kansas City and Missouri for work are two markets that I cover, and I can't wait to talk to these people. I talk to these people every 2 weeks. Never has the zoo once been brought up, but I need to ask the questions now. The zoo and the aquarium. I'm gonna have to be asking some questions. I'm glad we learned something here today, about these. Anything else that sticks out to you that you want to cover?
I think we got it all, man.
All right, then
a lot of it is very stereotypical.
Yeah. So, last question before we get into music. Hypothetically, you're single. Take us both back in our single days.
Okay.
And you had to say, okay, where am I going to have the best bet? Who, based on what state, based on what word am I going to have the best luck with matching up within an online dating profile? Based on the word alone, not about the state, not about the weather, not about the people. If you're like, listen, that's going to be easy pickings for me if that's the most popular. Where you going? Where are you going to, open up the apps? In what state that's going to hit with you the best?
Oh man. This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I think we can roll out the middle of the country.
It's a tough one. Yeah. Listen, for me, middle of the country, definitely gone.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, downtown, South Carolina. Downtown, because it just sounds like those people are ready to do something. Desert scares me. I live here. I'm here for the rest of my.
Yeah.
But desert is just like,
I don't love that.
I don't love that.
I don't love that for California. As much as I love California, I don't love that being the key word.
There's so many other words that could be. And desert, even though I do love the desert, I love going to Palm Springs. I love going to Arizona. But I know if I were the desert, no. Mm-hmm. But I do love going downtown. And so South Carolina, they won my heart. Downtown.
Yeah.
Downtown.
That's actually where I was leaning to, because I love going downtown.
Yeah,
I like going. I enjoy it. In the south,
downtown.
in the downtown experiences we had. I want to clarify this: downtown Charleston, downtown. I just want to not. I'm not making an innuendo here.
Yes.
South Carolina's great, and going downtown in Charleston, and I forget the name of the place where the University of South Carolina is. Too. Great towns to go downtown. All right, I'm gonna pick a different one.
With going downtown.
I'm gonna pick a different one. Here, I might pick Mississippi, because I don't think I would ever use the word looking in an online dating profile. So I think I might stick out. I might stick out. If I'm not looking, Maybe. I don't know. That would be just a trial run. A trial run there. Otherwise, this is tough. I do love some grilling too. But I don't know how many, women necessarily would be using the word grilling. I feel there's a lot of men in Georgia and Alabama using the word grilling. So that might not be exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And I still don't know what amusement is. I gotta ask some people around here.
We gotta find
that might be the winner, but I don't know what that means. So I gotta
find that out.
Maybe they like going to amusement parks, just not in Pennsylvania. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
Maybe that is it. Because I'm like, Pennsylvania, like
it's a big state to all for that to be the most popular word.
Yeah. All right. Well,
love this.
Amusement. It'd be different if there were there's no Six Flags or anything in there. Like I don't.
No, that's what I'm.
You
confused.
go to if you live in whatever side of Pennsylvania you live on, you go to the amusement parks in the other states around it. Like you go to New Jersey, you go to Ohio, you go to you know what I mean? Like I don't I know Hershey's there, but Hershey's not.
People aren't
Hershey's
it's not a big.
You're there,
destination.
you're there. I don't think of
you
Hershey
do it once.
They have the concert thing, you know what I mean? But that's a whole different thing. So I don't know.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
What a fun map.
Yes, fun map. And before we get to music, I have something controversial going on in my life right now. And it is this video that I just sent you of someone making a breakfast sandwich. And I'd never seen someone make a breakfast sandwich like this before. And I was like, this is incredible.
Okay.
And I did it, and I'm very happy about it. But I just want you to watch this and just tell me your thoughts on this, please.
Okay.
This one-pan breakfast sandwich is so delicious, and it could not get easier. Whisk together 2 eggs with some milk. Pour that in a non-stick pan. This is super important. Add your 2 pieces of bread on top. When the eggs have set fully, you're going to flip it over. Add whatever toppings you want here. I added cheese, tomato, a little bit of spinach and arugula, bacon, and turkey. Beautiful breakfast sandwich in just minutes.
Thoughts?
I have never seen this before.
This is why we're friends, Daniel, because I have shown this to so many people, and I was like, I tried this, and it changed my life. Dude, it works just like that. You literally put the eggs in. As soon as you put the eggs in, you just put the bread down. The eggs they settle around it. You flip it over. You put your stuff on top. Boom. Makes the bread all crispy and everything.
Yeah.
And then you take it out. You got the best breakfast sandwich you ever had. I made it for Siobhan. I showed Siobhan the video. She's just like, okay, that looks cool. I showed other people because I was like, all right, listen, maybe she was not, and maybe she was angry with me or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. She just didn't want to. She didn't want to tell me that the sandwich was good. It's fine.
Right.
And then I show other people, and they're just like, "Yeah, dude, that's pretty normal." And I was like,
"What?
So I'm so happy. I feel validated. I could cry because that to me is the greatest thing I've ever seen, and it is just as simple as that video is. There's a lot of those quick edit videos on the internet that make it look like something simple, and it's not. It is literally just as simple as pouring the eggs in, putting the bread on top, letting the eggs settle around it, and then flipping it over. Boom. The hardest part is the flip, but that's with anything you flip. But literally, you can use a plate if you want to do that. But the hardest part is the flip. But they settle, flip, do it, done. It is put your stuff on. It's amazing, and I did it with a bagel the other day. I've done it with I've done it with bread, buns. I've done it with everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a short order cook over here. Ever since I made that, I'm over here. We got the Dudley Diner out here, man. We're killing it.
Jeez, I can't wait for you to tell Siobhan, and she's gonna be like, yeah, this doesn't surprise me that Dan never saw this either.
Yes, exactly.
She's gonna be like, this is why you guys are friends. Exactly what you said. This is gonna be life changing for me. This is actually going to be life changing for me. I can't believe I've never. I guess based on your reaction with other people, I can't believe that neither of us have either seen this before, and I'm mad it's taken this long because.
Yeah. Same.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I got this little